What's up, Misk? What's up, Chris? What's up, Bear Blue? This is DK Summit. Probably my personal favorite. What's up, Willow? What's up, Aragon? What's up, Phantom? What's up, Burp Sack? When you're home and not at school, sorry. I'm actually doing that on purpose. I only go live when I know you can't watch. Alright, let's see him, Misks. Playtesting absolute dog shit is so draining. Dude, Helix has been saying the same thing. Helix gets chosen to playtest a lot of like really ass levels. And he says that like every time it kills his motivation for the game. It's so sad. That's why I rarely ever accept playtesting requests. Like, I know it has to be a good level. If I'm not confident it's going to be good, I just won't do it. $50? No. Why, bro? It's either $1 or $50. No in between. Burpsike, you're still sick? That sucks, dude. I hope you get better. For white noise. Oh, that's why you told me to play white noise? What's up, Ben? What's up, Basher? Oh, Helix. Now that you're here, actually. What's up, Bacon? Helix, I'm DMing you something right now. This is like it's not urgent, but it's a little bit important because I cannot get Restream to work with my YouTube channel. I'm sending in 2 screenshots. So the one on the left is normal, right? It says, you know, I choose the like the already created event, and it's like you can't edit it, whatever. Like that's fine, right? But it's been also saying select a different one to create a new post, and then when I just hit save, it says an error occurred, and it won't connect to my YouTube account. He's still like super hating world. Okay, yeah, look, you guys are not on the Listerine strip grind, but I am. Oh, it's literally just broken. Okay. Because, like, the last 2 times I streamed before this, I'd spent 30 minutes trying to get it to work. And then today, I spent another 30 minutes trying to get it to work, and I couldn't. It just wouldn't work. What's up, Ariel? So, yeah, I had to make a choice between either streaming on YouTube or streaming on Twitch, and I chose YouTube, because that's where the majority of my audience is. But I like streaming to Twitch also. So that really sucks. Dude, I was changing my like audio settings. I was changing resolution, bitrate. I was tweaking all that stuff, server, everything, bro. And yeah, it just wouldn't work. It just won't connect to YouTube at all. The only way it'll connect to YouTube is if I stream, I like create a new event post, but I don't upload a thumbnail. Because if I upload a thumbnail, it has to put the Restream watermark on it, and I'm not doing that. Stream on Kick, I could. I use OBS. Yeah, not Streamlabs. No, I used Streamlabs for one stream and I didn't like it. Dude, Live March 26 went crazy, dude. I feel bad for the people who missed that. That was my craziest stream yet. Insane. Because, like, I tried doing it. I tried streaming by just putting the stream key in OBS, and I also tried connecting my account. Connecting my account to OBS made it even more broken. It wouldn't work on YouTube or Twitch. Then the first time I did it through, like, the, just connecting the stream key, it worked on Twitch, but then it, like, created a new event post for YouTube. The second time, it just didn't work for YouTube at all. I did not see a beat point. GG's on that. Is that that's a new hardest, right? That's pretty good. But yeah, anyways, I don't like restream. I just almost ended the stream by accident. I almost closed out of OBS instead of closing out of my browser. That would have been a big mistake. What's up, King Bubby? Fluked it from 28. Oh, what did you fluke from 28? Sounds like a new hardest in my books, personally. If your first name starts with P and you beat Plank, you're homophobic. Dude, that sucks. Patrick, that's unfortunate. That's some really bad luck. Okay. So yeah, hello YouTube. Because you guys are the goated ones. I choose you over Twitch right now. I guarantee it, maybe a year from now, if this happens, I'm only streaming on Twitch and not YouTube. But for right now, YouTube all the way. Okay, yeah, so I want to get a new best today. I don't think I'm going to get 2 runs, which is fine. Dude, I can't even, like, you can't do predictions. Like, I don't know, Twitch to low-key is definitely better. I just happen to have more of an audience on YouTube. Twitch sucks because you lost 200 from a prediction. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I get if I was established on Twitch, I probably would choose Twitch. I don't dislike streaming on YouTube though. Alright, that was technically 13 from 0. By the way, just want to put that out there. Dude, why am I getting these dumbass notifications about people playing, not Rocket League, but Rocky playing Geometry Dash? This will be a new hardest, yeah. Oh yeah, true, new easy, that's my bad. Like, why am I getting, how can I turn those off? Because, like, if I'm far and I see that Burbsack starts playing Geometry Dash and I die, I'm literally going to destroy my entire setup. Like, you're actually getting unmodded, banned, and blocked. What's up, Kasich? It's going good, dude. I accidentally did both waves in one run again today. I was playing from the first wave for a couple minutes. I didn't even touch the second wave, and then I just did both of them. I was like, oh, cool. So that's pretty good. And I played from 13 for a while yesterday, and I got all the way to 40, like halfway into the second wave. It's like, we're getting better at the level. I can disable it. What is the setting? Please tell me right now. Someone lock in for like 2 seconds. What's the setting? All right, Helix, thanks for the for that video. I'll take a look at that after stream. I appreciate that. You don't know it? Okay. Fantastic. Let's see. So is it in... I don't know. I don't think it's in notifications, though. That's the thing. I have to give 25 memberships? Really? That's so unfortunate. $55 to 100 every end is so miserable. Can't get past the frame perfect 71 click. Dude, every end is just ridiculous. Game overlay. Oh, I think I found it. Yep. Notifies you when a friend starts playing the game you're currently playing. Yep. Turn that off immediately. Thank you. There we go. How long do I think it'll take to beat this? I'll probably beat this like end of April, early May. That's my guess. I think my exact guess was May 3rd. I don't think the developers of Discord realize that people that are playing games need to focus and cannot deal with stupid notifications like that. Sub Skittle cringe. GG's on Bloodbath in 2 runs. 41-100. That's pretty solid. Sub Catalyst. See, dude, like I don't know, this ship is like not that bad. Like, I feel like this ship is gonna get decently consistent. I could be totally wrong. He thought it was a Steam. No, it was a Discord thing. No, not the Steam one. Subloxus. Evasium, harder than Etzer. I'm not sure that I don't think I disagree. I really struggle with Evasium when I play Bloodbath. I don't think I disagree with you. Second year at college has been super boring. Dude, second year at college for me, that's when everything just went crazy with like the workload. It's like first year, bro, I guess we were just messing around first year. Gotta go to economics. Boring. See a catalyst. Yeah, Etzer with nerves is pretty tough, but I think like in terms of just the actual gameplay, I don't know, man. Etzer is more just like a little awkward. It's just hard to do with nerves. That's all it is. I didn't like Evasium's part. Dude, like I could do this ship more frequently than I could do the second wave. And I played the second wave a lot more than I played the ship. I don't know, man. I feel like people just... Maybe in 2.1 this was harder. Or maybe I'm just like really bad at wave. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really good at ship. That's what it is. What's up, Tom Fleury? Yeah, economics really is one of those classes where it's like you feel like you don't even have to go to the lectures. When I took macroeconomics, that's exactly what it was like. I felt like I could have just slept in and just read the textbook. That would have been fine. I just use a PowerA wired Xbox controller. Nothing special. What's up, Kimmy, man? Hate the wave carried players because I hate them. True. What's up, Rain? 2 runs this stream or next stream? Probably next stream. I don't think I'm going to get past the first wave from 0 today because that's actually a really freaking hard run. I'd have to get kind of lucky to do that. I just want to do best today. I had a couple drop attempts. That's all. Yeah, true. The first wave is Silent Akbar. And this ship is also hard too. I don't know. I still think the second wave is harder than this ship. Nobody in this entire world is ship carried. It's low-key impossible. I agree with you. Is there an argument that can be made for ship being a more skill-based game mode than wave? Because, like, if you think about it, why is wave difficult? You have to time when you click, you have to track it, and then you have to time when you release. It's those three things, right? It's just those three things. Now let's see why ship is hard. You have to time when you click, you have to track it, you have to time when you release, and you also have to understand the physics. So it's literally the exact same thing as wave, but the movements are not instantaneous and they're non-linear as well. So you have to rely more on game sense and understanding the ship physics than just pure tracking. Wave is the most mechanically expressive game mode. Okay, I think that's actually a really good way to put it. Because, like, you can't really make ship gameplay that hard. Like, you see wave frame perfects and stuff like that. You can't really do ship frame perfects because it's all nuanced. It's so hard to have purely muscle memory based ship parts. Oh, nice. Wow, that's exactly what you want to do there. Yeah, definitely. You would definitely want to do the most perfect portal release at this yellow portal. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. So, like, look, this ship is getting consistent. Hot take, you don't know if you're supposed to do that? What do you know? You just got 2 runs of Bloodbath. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're not playing the Golden. Oh, he beat the Golden and didn't tell anyone? Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry. I still disagree with you, though. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Let's go play from here. Like, that's something I never really thought about until recently. Because I feel like it's always just been a generally accepted principle that wave is the most skill-based game mode and then ship is second. But I never really understood why. That was kind of just something that I was told, and then I just kind of went with it, you know? I never really understood why that was, but I just kind of, like, whatever. But now that I think about it, I definitely would say that ship is way more skill-based. And I wanted to tweet about it, but I didn't want people to just write it off as rage bait. Because, like, I'm not rage baiting. Like, I'm genuinely curious. If there is an explanation or an argument for why Wave is more skill-based than ship, I would love to hear it. But I think, like Helix said, it's much more mechanically expressive game mode. Oh, I hate doing. That's my least favorite death, bro. This is my least favorite death in the entire level, except for dying the last UFO, obviously. Ship has a lower skill ceiling. One thing differentiates from Wave game sense than skill. Yeah, but that is skill though. That's exactly what skill is. I think ship has a very high skill ceiling. We just haven't gotten there yet. Because no one wants to play hard ships because it's ass. It's so annoying. The reason why so many levels have to be wave carry to be hard is because making timings match difficulty of waves impossible without making the times be choke wins. Yeah, pretty much. Truth, that is the one listing when you play where the timings are actually hard. Yeah, and it's like, and then you hate it. Too hard, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's unfortunate. Playing this level has really taught me that every single game mode can be skill-based. Like, that was another one of those just generally accepted principles I never really questioned. I always thought that, like, Wave and Ship were the skill-based game modes and everything else is just muscle memory and ass, you know? But now that I've played this, it's like every single part in this level has nuance. Like, none of this level is muscle memory at all. Well, by that, I don't mean that it's 0% muscle memory. I just mean that every part is skill-based. It's not more muscle memory than skill-based. Because it's like every single part has this very slight amount of nuance. And I think that's what makes it more skill-based than muscle memory. Because it's not inconsistent. This level apparently gets very, very consistent. If it never got consistent, then you could call the level inconsistent. But because it gets consistent, and it has that little bit of nuance, and it's also just very straightforward gameplay, like it's not learny. Even the timings, the cubes, the balls, the UFO, like they all have nuance. They're all very, very skill-based. I think that's also why I struggled so much with this level at the start. Why I'm still struggling with this level, I should say. It definitely explains why I'm still struggling and I have over 50k attempts and not even 2 runs yet. Because I thought that, especially for the waves, I thought that if I just sat here and just brute force them into my muscle memory, I'd get super consistent at them eventually. But that's just not how it goes with this level. Like, everything, you have to learn the nuance of every click. You have to learn how every click works. You have to understand the physics of every single game mode. Where you end up after this click, where you're going to end up 2 clicks down the road. Like, this is so different from any other new hardest I've ever played. Before I announced that I had like 39, 38k, something like that. I don't think I've ever truly gone for a skill-based new hardest, now that I think about it. Except for maybe like Blade of Justice. I think that was actually the last time I went for a skill-based hardest. Because like Cold Sweat is muscle memory and nerve control. Fog is muscle memory. Sonic Wave is consistency and nerve control. Artificial Ascent is like all nerve control. No skill, no muscle memory at all. That level was also free. I beat this shit in like 10k attempts. I'd say Sonic Wave, like Sonic Wave definitely is a bit skill based, but it's more about consistency and nerve control, in my opinion. Shit. Done. I did both waves. Died in the first click, though. My 3rd time. Yeah, I'd say Sonic Wave definitely is also skill based, but it just has other. It's not like the most prominent skill set, if that makes sense. Whereas this, it's like all skill based and nothing else. I'd say Black Blizzard is skill based, yeah. At least the pre-drop. Because there's just so much nuance, yeah. And it's also very learny. That's the thing, though. It's like, if something's learny, that nuance, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily skill-based, you know? Like, there's a difference between nuance from a part being learny and nuance from a part being skill-based. This is probably the least learny new hardest I've ever played in my life, except for maybe Sonic Wave. But because there's so much nuance in every single click, I would consider this very skill-based. So there we go. There's our definition of skill-based. Like, if there's nuance but it's not learning, it's skill-based. If it's nuance and it is learning, it's trashing out through the whole level in the garbage because not a single person wants to play that shit. What's up, Stacks? Simply harder than TARDIS? True. I've never played TARDIS, but yeah. Bloodlust? I don't know. I've never played Bloodlust. I don't know what the gameplay's like. No, dude, I almost did the... Bro, what am I doing? What's up, Lewis? Just go to a McDonald's. Just go to some random people. Half the community would call this level muscle memory. It's like, it's not, though. That's the thing. I don't know. It's not. Because you have to actually learn the nuance before you can get muscle memory. With the cold sweat wave, I was able to just sit there and just go... I just close out of the... You could just close your eyes and just go... And then eventually you get consistent at it. Like, there's some parts of the cold sweat wave that are definitely learny. But then once you learn it, you just have to keep doing it and just burn that into your muscle memory, and then it's consistent. With something like this, you can't really do that for most of the parts. Or at least I can. Maybe I'm not skilled enough. I feel like if you're really skilled at the game, then yeah, sure, this can get very muscle memory based. I just described the golem to you. Alright, well, you're more skilled than I am. Like, I think that's the main difference between this and then stuff like Cold Sweat and Fog. Fog has a good mix of skill-based and muscle memory gameplay, but I'd say it's more muscle memory. Kyokir's skill-based or muscle memory? I don't know. I feel like I have to play it. I have to play it to know what the gameplay's like. Just by the nature of the gameplay, surely it's got to be a mix of both. Because with something like that, you need insane muscle memory because it's just so fast. But it's also got to be like stupidly learning. Like, you got to learn all the nuances. Hardest part of Cold Sweat is by far the wave. Like, not even close. The wave's impossible. What do you mean that's not true? Some wave carried people in here. 5 to 20? No. No, 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 no. That's second. That's definitely second. Wave is not the hardest part. Yeah, but you fluked from before the wave. You didn't even have to experience it. 0 to 5 is also not the hardest, no. What's up, Wanky? Like these waves, they're just not getting into my muscle memory unless I really, really focus on the actual click pattern and like exaggerate the click pattern in my head. So Denzel, it's going pretty good. I'm getting better at the level. What's up, Bush? He's going pretty good. I want to do this wave one more time, and then I think we'll play from zero. Shit. No, the wave, saying that the wave is not the hardest part of Coastal, that's a very hot take. Yeah, you also fluked it from 53, so like that's very big. Oh, you're talking about the gold. Oh, Denzel, we were talking about Cold Sweat. Arcturus' level, you couldn't tell me if it's skill based or muscle memory at all. Dude, I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could even tell you that either. Yeah, I don't think there is a clear-cut definition of either of those, you know? Yeah, Bushy, thank you so much for the $2 New Zealand dollars. I think that's what that is. I'm hoping it's New Zealand. If it's not New Zealand, then I apologize, and I need someone to inform me because I'm a dumb Westerner, and I know American, Australian, Canadian pounds. It is New Zealand. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the definition of skill-based or muscle memory is. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to judge once you get to like the really upper stages of the list. Because something like Sucoup and Circles, like are those waves skill-based or are those muscle memory? I thought I was naming languages. Yeah, no. Yeah, Australian and Canadian and English. Damn it. Scoop and Circles is like RNG. Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, luck, pretty much. Surely that has to be what it is. It's like, at what point does the gameplay be so hard that it has to be muscle memory and it's like not skill based? Being skilled at the game will make you better at muscle memory based gameplay. Just because you have a better understanding of the physics and you have better high. Whoa, what am I trying to say? You have better hand-eye coordination. Every level benefits from being good at the game. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say, and I couldn't say hand-eye coordination. Said every single combination of letters that was not the correct one. Is that mystical? It's a Thunderbolt. Dead has more RNG than Limbo. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I'll get a new best today. I don't think I'll get 2 runs, but I'm pretty sure I'll get a new best. Thunderbolt beat Bloodbath a few days ago. GG's on Bloodbath, Thunderbolt. Like, this is literally the most skill-based UFO I've ever had to do in my life. Bro, it's unfortunate. I feel like UFO is a bit more skill-based than I initially gave it credit for, which sucks because I don't want to admit that I have a skill issue. Platinum is going pretty good today. Beat it a few days ago as well. Oh, nice. GG's on that. Vehemence is the pinnacle of timing difficulty. Don't know if it even gets verified. No person wants to deal with timings that hard. Yeah, exactly. Why is everyone demoing now? It's because I started doing that more. Everyone saw me and they were like, oh, okay, this guy knows what's up. This guy's just really good at the game, so we gotta pay attention to what he's doing. I played just regular ranked 3s for the first time in so long, and I was put in like low champ. Dude, I was getting demos left and right. It was so easy because no one has any awareness. So it was just it was so easy to just demo everyone. Dude, the same freaking click. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same percent down to the 100th of a percent. That's exactly where I died last. Hold on, wait, let me find the screenshot. Oh, no. I got a new best. I got a new best by 0.01%. Dude, let's go. I died at 29.58. Dude, let's freaking... New best. Come on, guys. New best. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, that was my second drop attempt. Change title? No. Just wait. Wait till I get 29.6. That's so annoying because like I never die like that. That's just such a from zero death. 31 next job attempt. Hey, I'm not against it. I should have tied it down to the frame. Nah, look, I'm always about improvement. Always looking to get better. $92. I don't think it's possible for me to fluke from 29 to 92. I think I would just be so nervous that I would have to mess something up before then. Unless I just get one of those flukes where I just don't get any nerves, but I don't get those. People talk about that. They're like, oh, I fluke from like 30 to 80 on one of their hardest demons, and they just don't get nervous. I can't do that. What's up, Vortex? I'm pretty good. How about you? flew from 58 to 91 on TrueFed, you weren't. It was like, how? I don't get that. When I flew from 48 to 72 on Cold Split, that was like the most... I felt like I died. Like, it actually felt like I died, and I was watching myself play the level from, like, heaven. Or hell. I don't know what that feeling was. Your lab partner for one of your classes ghosted. Yesterday just texted and said, you start tomorrow? Yeah, right. Just hand it in and be like, this was all me, by the way. TrueFed is not above the golden. Nope. As it used to be. Oh, it was due Sunday. Nice. Yeah, the fact, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Still pissed because of the BS 71 click. Yeah, I know. Hemi should have made it not frame perfect because that sucks. Started Shimmer. Good luck on Shimmer. You gotta let me know how you like it. I feel like everyone says it's the worst level ever. I'm really curious. I gotta know why. Because, like, it looks super cool. The game, some of the gameplay looks a little awkward. And the ending looks just really hard. The waves are hard? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I have nothing against Glisten, but Solus verified it. I'm a D1 Solus hater. I don't know if you verified the level or an update to the level. I know you verified something with Glisten. Yeah, just hating for the love of the game. Exactly. Thanks, just a good boy. Appreciate it. Damn it, dude. Oh my god. I so did not want to do that. I thought for sure that was another drop attempt, and I was confident that time too. I was not cooking with that one, no. I left the kitchen. Yeah, that's like not even a hard click. The other two are kind of tough. The other two blue orbs. That one's not that hard. Level's treated me okay so far. Really difficult, but it's like not bad, you know. All right, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate you stopping by. Dude, yeah, I don't know. Who knew if I actually played from zero, I would get viewers. Dude, why? I know. Why does it start with a spider? That's what I'm saying. The 12 Kelvin tried to play this on, I think it was mouse, and he said the pre-drop was the hardest pre-drop he's ever played in his life, so he dropped it. And for the record, I think that's complete cap. Because there is no way in hell this pre-drop is harder than the Sunset Sandstorm pre-drop. And he's beaten that level like 1,000 million times. I'm not fluking this from 29, guys. I'm sorry to get your hopes up. I think the only time I could realistically see myself getting a somewhat decent fluke on this level is once I get past the second wave. It's not a huge chance, but there is a chance that my first time getting past the second wave gets all the way to the ending, like the robot. Because the difficulty chills out a little bit once you get to the second half. Like 50 to 70 is not nearly as bad as any other 20% stretch on the level. That's kind of it though. Like aside from that, yeah, I don't think that's it. But even when I do that, I'll probably just get really nervous and I'll screw up the robot. Because the robot's really hard to do with nerves. And if I somehow fluke that, I'm definitely dying in the UFO. $50 to 82. Oh yeah, I think I saw that clip. I think their heart rate monitor was broken. You got to the dorp? I got to the dorp twice. Oh, do you mean this stream or like in total? This stream I've gotten there once. I got 29.58. Which is 0.01% better than my first drop attempt. And then I died in the last click of the pre-drop. Literally my entire goal of the stream right now is to not die to the first click of the wave a single time. Easiest part of this level. Probably the cube right, like the last cube right before the drop. The one's like 7 clicks. If that counts as a part, then yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't count as a part. Which is really bad, though, because I only have a 50% pass rate on it. I'm 2 and 2 with that cube. Is there only one cube in this level? Yeah. No. No. There's two. There's one that's literally 3 buffer clicks. No, not Guardian Map. No. Don't even joke around about that. This level's my enemy? Yeah, it kind of is. It's super skill-based. It's got a lot of UFO. It's got a lot of really hard waves. Pretty much 0 cube gameplay at all. It's got some parts that are really hard to see. I don't know. Everyone says like this is a me level. I'm not sure. When you think about it like that, it's really not. 2 runs today? Probably not, because that means I'd have to get past the first wave, and that's really hard. At the wave, there's like a little tiny bit. It's more of just like a lock-in, bro. Like that feeling. I don't really feel nervous because it's like I know I'm not going to pass it. Damn it. Okay, look, I didn't die to the first click again. That's 3-0 with that first click. 3-0. Fluke from 18. I think mine was somewhere around there too. Oh no, I died in the cube. But I still haven't died at the end of the ship yet. Like the 2 green orbs and after, I don't think. Which is crazy, because that part's really hard. So that is not going to keep up. Drop in the next 50 attempts. Hold on. Okay. Let's lock in here. Alright, that's not good. No, stop. Okay, come on. We're wasting attempts. The UFO's like not easy. That's the problem. So I really gotta lock in. No, do the first click. Damn it, I said I didn't want to do that. Okay, there we go. I got to the drop. That was attempt 7. Thank you so much for the $10, bro. I didn't think you were going to go through that. I appreciate you committed to the bit. And for the $10. I really appreciate that. Like, thank you. Genuinely. Bro, I locked in so hard for that. I was very relieved because I thought I died in the cube. I thought I died in the last click again. I was like, don't even tell me. Because it was just like, I was a little bit too relieved. That's the problem. And then I die in the first click. The start of the wave from 0. Dude, it's like, it's so hard, though. That's the problem. Like, me dying at the beginning of the wave 20 times and not getting past it, that's normal. I feel like that's pretty normal. Because of how hard it is. Especially doing it after the title screen. Just gives me too much time to overthink. One Alpha Helix beat this recently, and he said it took him 65 first wave attempts to get to the second wave. It's like we could be in for one of those. 13 in nullscapes? No way. How you transition into it without restarting or dying 10 times to get to it? No, there's no way that's happening. I will take the L on that one. Yeah, I did 35 to 100 last stream. It starts off as Shardscapes. Do you have to like actually play it? Like, how many clicks do I... Yeah, 30, but I've never played Shardscapes, not once, so that's the thing. Alright, see ya, Thunderbolt. I appreciate stopping by. I've never played Nullscape. I don't have a single attempt on Nullscapes. Or Shardscapes, I mean. In fact, thank you for the $2 again. 13.5% is charge case. It is not. Yeah, but you don't understand. I've never played it once though. That's the thing. I've never played that level one time. I'm not very good at robot. Maybe if I somehow like get past the first wave, I'll try that. But I don't want to get distracted and lose any consistency. I may come back to that at some point though, because now I'm kind of curious. Burbsack saying it's free too. I don't know. That was terrible. Really, really bad ship control. So you don't want to spend too much money. That's also valid. Congregation robot butchered. Okay, congregation robot wasn't too bad. Only from 0. I did 59 to 100 at congregation in like 500 attempts. That was crazy. Dude, come on. I'm just gonna keep doing that. It's so hard. It's like I want to just sit and... I'm still at this stage where I want to just sit and practice all day. I'm just gonna do this like twice. See, like, is it really that hard? Yes, is the answer. I know, literally first attempt, I got past the big wave and the mini wave. Dude, this is... I'm definitely gonna die here as a new best. Because that part's actually impossible. What's up next? I'm pretty good. I'm gonna do that as well. Yeah, if I fluke the yellow portal thing, that dude. Well, it's like that entire big wave section, like the second big wave in the first wave. If I fluke that whole thing, that's gonna be one of my best progress flukes ever. Even if it's just like a 4% fluke. Oh, dude, if I do that, can you imagine? I die at 35.82 when my start position is at 35.9. What's up, Immortal? I don't find the mini wave too bad. I find the first big wave so much worse. I think we just struggle with opposite things. I definitely agree that the ending of the wave is the hardest part. Like, that just does not get consistent. Second wave, same difficulty as first. I think it's a little bit easier, but it's not, I don't know, it's not as easy as everyone says. It's so hard. Couldn't see anything at the start of the wave, just ended up being mind blocked. Oh, that sucks. I feel like I can see fine. It's just hard. I just want to get past the first wave, like do the entire wave one more time, then I'll go back to 0. There we go. Back to 0. This is a very big skill check level, yes. Like, bro, this is like... Even, like I was saying this earlier, even the timings parts are skill-based. Yeah, doing both waves in one run, that's a really, really big run. I think I've only done that 3 times total, and I did it twice today. One of them died at 59. I died in that like 5-click transition wave between the ship and the duel. The second time I died at 52, and the third time I died in the first click of the ship. What's up, Harder? Would I buy a sale on stream right now? I would not. I just cannot use my index finger for this game. Because I've tried playing on mouse and keyboard. I need to use my thumb. Like, even if someone were to purchase it and send it to my house, I would still probably not use it. Like, someone could hand deliver it to me, come into my house, set it all up, get the perfect settings, and I would still be like, okay, what am I going to do with this? I don't think you could use your thumb on sale. There's no way. It's cozy? I don't think so. Spam and response time, definitely. I mean, there are better controllers. I think one of these days I will get a really good controller. And I'll just be good enough. I'll just start beating like top 20s. That'll be like for anyone else switching from mouse to Seiya. Dude, I got a new best that's not by 0.1%. Damn it, dude. I really wanted to fluke the mini wave. I thought I did for sure. I clicked so early. It's just not even close. I was so ready to do the yellow port hold. Oh well. We take that though. We take that. I felt a lot more confident in the wave that time. I think I just have to do the wave in the start position more often. So I think that's the strat. I think if every time I die in this wave from 0 like 5 times, I just have to go back into the start pause. Just how it has to be. Subaxilic. Because if someone buying me a Seiya, that's like if I were to buy someone a super duper high-end controller who plays on Seiya right now. Yeah, I know Carmel plays on mouse, but holds a light controller. I've tried that. Look, guys, I've tried everything, I promise. And I'm perfectly fine. I don't feel the need to switch. Welcome back, Callius. I see you, Defectum. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, that's exactly why I don't get expensive controllers. I just get the $25 ones, 25, 30 bucks, and just get the protection plan. I use my thumb. Oh, what's up, Trix? I'm not trying to, I'm not going to try to say it, guys. I'm sorry. Because you got to like understand that this is like so comfortable for me. I don't know, just holding this controller is so comfortable. Like, I don't even want to get a different type of controller, even if it's more durable. Like, I'm fine to just get these crappy ones and then buy a new one every other month. So you can swap my house. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you could do like kind of riskless because it's like going like this. It's like I'm turning my hand in. It's like I'm not clicking it like this. I like curl my thumb and I'm turning my wrist in. So it's if I feel it more in my forearm than I do in my thumb. What's up, Karthik? Dude, live March 26th was the craziest stream I've ever done in my life. I feel bad for the people who weren't there for that. Twisted and Boppa games. I'd say I'm pretty good. The Golden's going pretty good. I just got a new best, so I'm feeling pretty good. Well, I got two new bests. My first new best today was by 0.01%. So obviously, like, absolutely W. Absolute win. But then my second best was by 3%. So that was really good. Yeah, with the 13-second stream. Yeah, that's in the... I think the wave starts at 28. I've gotten to the wave like 5 or 6 times, maybe. This stream. Harris is Electrodynamics, who are the GOAT of this game. It's a 5-meter wooden statue, seriously? That's crazy. Your spreadsheet? I did not look at your spreadsheet. I have to do that. Is that your Extreme Demon one? I've considered doing random, but I'm not too sold on it. I've heard it's like really, really choke point carried, and I also am not the biggest fan of the parts where you like really can't see anything. Like I know around 40%, there's a really bad section where like you just cannot see anything. I'm banned, I'm sorry. Small study break. Bro, it's grinding. As you should be, though. Well, yeah, I use the best chip in the game, so I'm not really surprised if people like it. Dude, the other day I was watching a WizKid stream, and someone asked him which icons were like objectively the best, and WizKid was just, he went on this whole tangent or this whole rant about how like there's no such thing as a good or bad icon set. Everyone can use any combination of icons to express themselves however they wish to. And it was just like this super really positive and enlightening speech. And I thought about all the times where someone asked me to rate their icons and I told them that they were so bad they need to quit the game right now. I was like, man, maybe I should be a little bit nicer on stream. Someone shows me their icon set, I'm like, dude, you are not beating an Extreme Demon with this. You have to quit the game right now. The cat cube? No, I can't use the cat cube because, yeah, exactly. It's just too bad. I wouldn't get anywhere. Dude, Serpent, you missed live March 26th. It was a goated stream. Okay, 29 times 85. That one was almost 20. Or I almost said 2010. That one was almost 30. I'll rate people's icons if I get past the first wave. Like if I get 2 runs, I would gladly rate people's icons. Is that really 29 times 3? Yep. Yeah, so I've got, okay, 7 drop attempts. That's like not bad. As long as your cube is cube shaped. That's definitely the first step. Yeah, I'll rate the if I get past the first wave. Like if I get 36 or better. I'll rate people's icons. "12 days to exams." Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, that sounds good. You got to focus on your exams. I'm not really gonna have any videos coming out anytime like super soon. So you're chilling. Every end made you worse at ship. What is bro talking about? Bro didn't play ship for like 3 days and he's terrible at it. What happened to Super Hit Me World? That didn't make you better? Yeah, you have the texture. Okay, I got you, Kalius. Everyone replace Super Hate Me World. That's much better. Alright, see you, Karthik. Good luck on exams. Shit. 25 times 2. I did the first click super weird. I knew I was gonna die. As soon as I did that first blue orb click, I was like, oh, I think it's over. And it was indeed. I have to study those clicks a bit more. Top 10 on the leaderboard for every end. What do you have, like 3%? What are the runs you have on it? No, 17? What's up, Zav? Lubed up and ready to go. We are very ready to go for today. Passed him twice. Shimmer light. Is the shimmer light like? Is it at least like a good click? I know you're saying it's fun. Is it like a good click pattern, or is it just something stupid? Because I know it's really hard for the end of the level. But is it at least something that's like fun to practice? That's good. I feel like I can never tell with wave parts. Especially the ones that have the stupid gravity portals on them. Yeah, Nerve's making it possible. That's what I expected. Reverse order? That's interesting. Why reverse order? Oh, you did PPF already? Okay, that makes sense. You already started, you might as well continue. Lockdown drill. It's a big man Randy is coming to get detention for that. Bro, they can't take a joke. Yeah, I'm not streaming on Twitch today because Restream is just simply not working. You have a question? All right, I'm ready. Answer when you get back, okay. I will think about it. Via brute force. That's actually a really good question. When he gets back, I'm going to tell him that I already answered. And make him rewind even though I didn't. Firework and Slaughterhouse fanfic. That's a really interesting idea. Damn it. You're back? Okay, Burp's like, I didn't listen to you and I responded. So you just gotta... You gotta rewind. Because, like, I said it perfectly. I'm not going to be able to say it the same way again. I'm sorry. Because like I thought of a really good answer and I was like, okay, whatever. You can just rewind. It's fine. Stop. I know I said I would wait. I lied. It's up, PC Weird. Sorry, Burp Stack. Good. I've gotten a couple drop attempts. I got technically 2 new bests. My first one was by 0.01%. And then my second one was by 3%. And I did both waves in one run twice. A wooden keyboard costs more than your monitor? That's crazy. Aren't they like stupidly expensive? Also, Burpsack used to complain. Burpsack, are you still listening or are you rewinding? I'm sorry. Anyways, my actual answer. My actual answer is I'd say, I don't know about most people, but I'd say a lot of people do, yeah. Especially like at the start. People who are beating easy extremes. They do kind of brute force it. And that's how you end up with like 30k attempts on Accu. Brute forcing, I'd say brute forcing is defined as not doing, not like properly practicing and like mindlessly playing from zero. And a bonus is like rushing your progression, like skipping up to extremes too fast. Because like if you're actually ready for extreme demons and you're practicing properly, you should not be taking more than 30k attempts on Accu. If you're spending more than 30k on something like that difficulty, you either like you either rush to extreme demons or you're just mindlessly sitting from zero for way too long and not actually practicing. Like, I did a lot of hard and insane demons before extremes. And the first extreme demon that took me more than 10k attempts was Sakupa in Hell, and that was my 13th extreme. Like, even Blade of Justice, I beat it under 10k. And it's not because I'm just this insane genetic god. It's I did so many insane demons before going to extremes. Yeah, 13K that's not bad. That's not bad. Like I've seen a lot of people take like 20K, even 25K for like easy extremes. Anything more than, honestly, more than 25K, it's like, okay, you have to restart. You're clearly not ready for extremes. If they're having a lot of fun, then they don't have to. But if they're like miserable and they're trying so freaking hard to beat whatever level because they just want to get it done and they have like 30K attempts on it, it's like, dude, beat hard demons, beat insane demons. Stop trying to rush to extremes. And then not practicing and then complaining. Quit GD because I'm having too high expectations. That's exactly what it is. Like, if you're gonna be like 3 to 5 levels of each difficulty, demon difficulty that is, and then go to extremes, like, bro. If you're beating like two hard demons and 2 insane demons and then trying to beat an extreme in under 20K, good luck. Yeah, some people can definitely do it, for sure. Some people are good at that. If you, like, that's a good way to know if you have really good genetics for this game. Like, if you're able to rush your progression and still consistently improve, then you know you have the genetics to push into higher levels of difficulty. Most people don't do that, though. You did that. Cytokinesis awakened something new. You had 2 hard demons, 2 easy insanes, wanted to beat Cytokinesis so bad, able to beat your first extreme and a decent attempt count. What do you count as a decent attempt count? I'm curious. Like, what is a decent attempt count? I believe you, definitely. Some people do have really good genetics for this game, where you can rush stuff, or you can do big jumps and then just get a crazy skill boost, and that's fine. But I'd say most people don't have those genetics, so I don't recommend that people do that. Like, you can if you really want to, especially if there's a level that you just really like playing. But that is not the case for most people. So my general blanket advice would be to not rush your progression. Besides, that's what worked for me. Yeah, that's not bad. That's really not bad. 10K for 2 easy. Yeah, that's really not bad. See you, Immortal. No, I've not beaten Bloodlust. Nor do I plan to. Alright, I have to go practice that ship. I keep forgetting this transition is broken in the start position copy. Like, you actually can't see anything. Dude, that's so annoying. Because I just want to practice the ship. Okay, what if I just move this start position, like, either back or forward a little bit? Wait, it's right here. So I don't get what the issue is. Let's try that. Much better. Oh yeah, if you're doing challenges, like from when you start GD, that'll definitely help with your raw skill. Double the triples. Okay, double the triggers effect. Did not know that. Just good to know. I wish I knew how many insane demons that I had beaten before starting extremes. It's definitely more than 30, I know that. Yeah, 30. That's what I'm saying by... Oh yeah, I really do mean 30. And that's what I'm saying by, like, I did not rush my progression at all. I really took my time getting to extremes. And that's kind of what contributed to me generally taking low attempt counts for my first couple extremes. I could progress with less effort. Yeah, but that's literally why. Because I really put in the time before even starting extremes. And this is why you should never compare your progression to other people. Because you don't know what they've done before getting to the point where you actually see their progress, you know? It's not because I have these insane genetics or you have these terrible genetics. It's just that I beat like 30 insane demons before it's even starting extremes. That's another reason why I really like the GDDP. Because if you complete one tier before moving on to the next, you're guaranteed to beat a bunch of demons of each difficulty before even starting extremes. I think that's really beneficial for a lot of people. What's up, Meeple Moose? What's up, Lime? Dude, that was a crazy stream. You missed that. Live March 26th. On vacation? Oh, I hope you're enjoying your vacation. Would I recommend that people complete GDP tiers even for each extreme? I don't think so. I don't think I would recommend people... I think once you get to extreme demon difficulty... I don't know, it's hard to say. What's up, Viking? Okay, here's what I'll say about that. I think if you did all the proper preparation and you're actually prepared for Extreme Demons, you don't have to fill the GDP tiers for each Extreme tier, if that makes sense. Because at that point, like, you did all your foundational prep. So it's like you could kind of experiment with more stuff. I want to try to get past the first wave for a bit longer, but then after, I kind of want to see like a list every single insane demon I beat before doing extremes. The GDP does pick really bad levels. See Zenith. Yeah, I have more extremes than Insanes as well. Dude. What's up, Vernosis? Dude, Vernosis, bro, you missed it. It was a crazy stream. Definitely my wildest stream yet. No, I had to take it down, bro. It got crazy. Like, it got wild. I had to take it down. Like, I got deleted it. Stop. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting past this from 0 today. It's still up? Oh well. Then I guess you can rewatch it. It's not up. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, it's just the end of the wave right now I'm really struggling with. I think if it's still up, you might have to refresh your page and then it'll be gone. Because then I permanently deleted the VOD. And that should have taken it down. What's up, I see? Dude, 22 to 57. My 4th time doing both ways one run. Like I'm telling you, I'm getting better at this level. 57 is also a pretty reasonable spot to die. I'm chilling with that. I thought I was going to get past the ship, but that's okay. Yeah, new best to 100. I'll fluke 22 to 100 from 59. Because I'm shit like that. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. 84 to 100? Yeah, you basically beat it. That's pretty cool. That ball at the end has not been getting any more consistent for me, and I'm really scared about it. The very last one. Just the clicks at 94 and 96. Like the pink orb and then the second, like the last blue orb. $94 from 50, yep. Sounds about right. The end is so freaking hard. Hardest part of this level is the first wave. The first part of the drop, right at 28. Oh, it's my first time dying there. That sucks. Which is crazy, by the way, because that part's so hard. I remember that my first day learning that part, I could not believe how hard that part was. Like, it didn't feel possible. Yeah, the spider. The spider's not easy. It's like 83, 84%. It's not easy. Or maybe 84, 85, one of those. $3,500 before 35. Oh, on this level, that's pretty reasonable. No, 32 again. Why? It's so like I never die there in the copy bowl. I never do that. That's twice though. I clicked so early. Was it the same one? 32.90. Damn it, dude. So I didn't even get a new best. down to the frame. Did the exact same thing. It's so dumb. Oh well. Better than dying on the first click. Got some 2 runs by getting 58 and 49 100. I mean, I guess. I really struggle with the waves, so I kind of figured like I'm not gonna be able to get past both waves from 0 for a long time. Damn it. I'm sure once I get past both waves from 0, this level is just gonna get a lot more consistent. I hope at least. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, for me, I think it's just like I need to learn how to do parts from earlier in the level. Like doing a part from like playing from that part and then doing a part from 0 are 2 completely different feelings for me. Which is probably why I do so many big runs to 100. Because I always want to get used to the ending from early in the level. So it's probably one of those things. Where it's like you just have to do it once. But like once I know how to do the first and second wave from 0, then it'll click. Playing for the ship. Yeah, I did that yesterday. I just sat from the ship for an hour. And then I was able to start getting runs past the first wave. So now I think I'm gonna have to play from the ball to get used to the first ship. At this point, I'm just praying to fluke the last big wave. Because I'd love to get some 2 runs today. But if I don't do that, it's just like, it's just not going to happen. 20 and 31, same thing. Yeah, people are getting way too good at this game. Like, if there was a top player who had never played this level, but they'd be in stuff in, like, the top 5, and then they went to this, like, completely fresh, they could probably do this in, like, 4K attempts, which is crazy. Because, like, for me, 4 or 5K attempts, that's, like, something around the 500 mark on the ARADL, not around the 50 mark. I know, that's what I'm saying. Imagine this fresh. Stop, man. WizKid beat Superhero. Dude, I know. I cannot beat an Extreme Demon in one day. I just can't. I tried that with Tech Manifestation. I couldn't do it. Yeah, no, I definitely did throw. But still, that's kind of, that's part of it. I know, I got past the wave twice. Died in the same click both times. Yeah, WizKid's definitely the most well-rounded player. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Zoink and Doggy are both really well-rounded as well. Like, Doggy be codependence. And he can do spam. Like, he did all the Cosmos spams one-handed. I don't know how he is a platformer, though. Damn, did I keep down at 29? Doggy be codependence in December. Yeah, Zoink is good at everything except for two-player. And again, I don't know about platformer. Yeah, I think Doggy's a lot better than people give him credit for. He definitely takes a lot of attempts on stuff, but like he gets it done. I prefer watching someone who takes more attempts but gets levels done than someone who could beat levels really fast but drops everything. I feel like Doggy could be so much better if it wasn't for his mindset. Yeah, but like at the same time, I feel like his mindset's actually better than most other players around like the higher end of the I don't know about like pointer crate, because the people that are high in the stats sphere, they can obviously beat stuff. It seems like his mindset's bad because he's always frustrated, but he doesn't drop things, you know? Like, there are players like Kaza and Paco and all that stuff, like where they definitely have much better raw skill, but their mindsets are so bad they just drop everything. Yeah, no, it definitely, like, it would definitely help him if he wasn't always frustrated. But I still think always being frustrated and still getting it done is much better than just dropping things straight up. Like, I remember when I first started watching Doggy's streams, I thought he was just having like a really bad day or a really bad time with the level, and then I realized that that's just how he is all the time. I was like, why is he so angry? And then the next day it was the same thing. I was like, oh wait, that's just him. Yeah, it could be like the person you were thing. Oh, dude, I did like a freaking frame perfect portal release. Last time I checked, you definitely don't want to be doing any of that. You don't want to make that as perfect as possible. That's okay, though. We got past them anyway, finally. At least I got here. There's just something about this click pattern that my brain just cannot comprehend. I cannot keep this click pattern. I always have to go re-practice this and relearn it because I cannot keep this click pattern in my head. I've never played more awkward gameplay in my life. We'll take that though. So Willow, I held for no time. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I do that all the time. It's so awkward. I'll take it though. New best. I made sure that I was getting past the mini wave that time. As soon as I got to the wave, I was like, all right, we're not dying in the mini wave anymore. Just for today, I'm mainly going for 0. I think after I get this in 2 rounds, I'll probably try to do 22 to 100. Like, I'll have to do another 49 to 100. I'll do another 35 to 100. Then I'll do 22 to 100. I feel like I could do 49 to 100 relatively easily. So that's the thing, I either hold for way too long or I do like a perfect portal release. I can't do anything in the middle. No, I'm not live on Twitch right now. Restream is not working. Yeah, this is a very fair level. Like, it's just purely skill-based. Right, there's no bullshit. Not a lot of artificial difficulties, definitely some. Like the 4 portal clicks in a row in the second wave. That was forced a little bit. What's up, Agilio? My favorite beginner extreme is Awakening Horus. Alright, I want to do this one more time. Yeah, dude, no, the last ship may be a little forced too. Oh, not doing that. Not doing that from 0. Just kidding, yes we are. I consider Awakening Horus beginner extreme because it's around kata difficulty, and I say that's beginner extreme. What's up, Buster 9? What's up, Mike? No, Restream is not working right now. I tried for 30 minutes before starting stream. I was trying so hard to get it to work and it's just not. No, palindrome, that's so satisfying. I like that. Dude, the 90 click on target is like so hard. I didn't realize there was a little spike on the platform as well. I thought it was just like the one on the top and the one on the bottom. I did not realize there were 2 spikes on the bottom. That is brutal. Oh no, Bacon, what happened? You don't think it's possible? Maybe it's not. Everyone would beat it hacked. Oh, it's not getting anywhere from zero. That's frustrating. Yeah, Mike, well, this guy Burpsack never even asked you a question. Can you believe this guy? I think we have to ban him. This guy said, Mike, I have a question, and then boom, nothing. Might have to get banned. $87 for the attempt to 70. Scared it's gonna happen again. Is it just like a from zero thing, or I don't know? Is it just like a nerve control thing? I think it's more mental at this point. Mike, really? Not like you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Not like you. Did 50 to 100 the first time he got to the post drop from 50. Then played from 39. So like, okay, so like every time you get to the post drop, you're just doing it to 100. Gotcha. But then just from 0. became inconsistent the exact nanosecond you told someone it's not hard. No. No, it's so unfortunate. Wait, did Burpsack ever ask this question? Burger King or Wendy's? Wendy's. That's my vote. Stop, dude. Okay, no, I vote Wendy's. Yeah, true. I should have done that to Mike. No, Burp's like, it was only funny though, because you were gone for so long, so it took you so long to rewind. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Yeah, I gotta get this in 2 runs to do the icon raise, so that's the thing. Maybe at the end of the stream, I'll do a couple. I really want to get one more attempt at the yellow portal. I don't know if I will, though, because I'm kind of struggling with this UFO right now. You get less stress when you play a level. I think the problem, I think you're just thinking that it's easier than it is, so you just have too high expectations. Because like every time you play something, you say it's overrated, and then if you start struggling with it from 0, you just get super mad, and then like everything goes downhill. I think you might just be expecting yourself to beat things too fast, and you just get like super stressed when one thing goes wrong. The problem, you should have beaten it by now, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like thinking I should have beaten it by now is just making you more stressed. You delayed your leaving because someone figured. Oh yeah, sure. That's funny. Sorry, Burbsack. That really was worse. That couldn't have been any worse. how to stop it. It's really hard to not think like that. Dude, I used to struggle with that when I played 1v1s in Rocket League. I was notorious for getting a 4, 5, or 6 goal lead. And then getting bored and being like, okay, this game's over. Like this should be an easy win. This guy's not that good. And then I would end up losing. Because I would just be that little bit less focused. Or like one thing would go wrong and then I'd be like, oh crap. And then I would just start tweaking out. True, Brightbird. Shit. When it's in order, let's go. I think what I've done to really help my mindset is I never think like that. I never think like I should have done this or I should have done that. Like you can't expect anything. Oh, Burp Stack took the words right out of my mouth. You can't expect anything from the game. Yeah. Like, you never deserve any progress or any completion. Even if you die in the last click, you can't say that you should have beaten it, because you didn't. If you really deserved to beat it, you would have done it. You know? You just gotta keep moving forward and not think about what already happened. You just gotta stay more present rather than thinking about the past or the future. You gotta think about the attempt you're on right now. Got through bloodlust without a struggle. Emphasize taking away the positive. Yeah, that's always really good. Oh my god, I keep dying there. Just want to get to the drop one or two more times. I love that I could do part of this UFO without looking, though. There've been so many times where I do like the first 5 or 6 clicks without reading the chat, or like while reading the chat. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Da da da. Da da da. Da. Da 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 da. Just think you deserve. That's the thing. You don't deserve anything. The game does not. You don't deserve any runs or any progress. You try to keep moving forward. If you have the mindset that you deserve it, you're just gonna get angry. You never deserve anything. Dude, if we could ratio mic in the chat, I would be doing that all the time. You don't even understand. Yeah, true. Put a 1 in chat for me, put a 2 in chat for Mike. Okay, we got somewhere. Bfexi's new hardest Fluke 56 GG's. I didn't even die in the first click. Got to 30. First digit, the percent was 3, and there was another digit after it before the decimal place. That's crazy. $26.58. That's really good. That is pretty good. I did not see that. I've also been getting some runs with both ways in one run. I did 22 to 59. Right, that was a couple streams ago. Then I did what I do. Then today I did 22 to 57, 52, and 51. So now I've done that 4 times, which is really good for me. 3 times today without even trying. Like, I wasn't even trying to do that, and I just did it. That sucks. Yeah, I got progress on the gold. No, I don't. Yeah, right. I was just about to say, yeah, right, Mike. I can't tell if you would like this or not, Mike. Have you ever respond? I'm pretty sure he admitted wrongdoing, then deleted it immediately, and said there was a language barrier and he didn't understand what people were saying. If I remember correct, that's what happened. Burpsack, you're gonna get banned, bro. Oh, okay. I was fluking that part so many times earlier. Now it's all catching up to me. Now I keep dying at the end of the ship. Every single time I got past it earlier, I was always surprised when I did. That ship is so hard. Okay. Not bad, not bad. 3 sonic waves in a row? I have no idea, unfortunately. I don't know how to compare this to beating other levels multiple times in a row. Dude, anytime I get to the drop and I don't die to the first click, that's a really good attempt. Yeah, okay. Comparable to Sonic Wave. Okay, so I think this is about twice as hard as Cold Sweat. And I think that Cold Sweat is like 1.5 times harder than Fog. And Fog is a bit harder than Sonic Wave. So that should be your answer. I would not recommend going from this to Sonic Wave. Or actually, I lied. I would recommend going from this to Sonic Wave. I wouldn't recommend going from Sonic Wave to this. If you do this before Sonic Wave, then sure, I would recommend that. But I would not recommend going from Sonic Wave to this. Ban burp stack. We might have to. Yeah, getting to the drop on Tartarus, that is not progress, unfortunately. Even if his hardest was like an easy extreme, like you cannot, that's not, I wouldn't call that progress. It's like getting to the drop one time on this, it's like, okay, that's where the level begins. You did, congrats, you did the cutscene. To 20's harder as drop it test before dropping it. Ball the drop to 100. Oh yeah, it just looks like such a bad level. Like I get they wanted to make it hard, but do they have to make it that bad? What is wrong with me, dude? 32.9 times 3? What is wrong with me? That UFO does look impossible. Hold on. God, dude, I keep, dude, I don't know why. I don't die there in the copy. That's just a, that's a from zero death. I know, it's down to the exact frame. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even close. I think it's a combination of me being so surprised that I got there, and also just focusing on the yellow portal part after it. So it's like I'm double not locked in. Like, I'm surprised I got past that release. Oh yeah, live March 26th. Crazy stream. If I get to there, so happy. Even if I do that. I think I'm going to do one more drop time, then we're going to call it. I'm pretty happy with the progress for today. Not from zero, unfortunately. 22 to 63, okay. Died on the RNG release. New best friend from 22? Sure. Yeah. New best from 22. There we go, dude. We made some really good progress today. Even if it only shows like a 4% jump in my new bests. It was really good today. The single attempt you... No. You got fooled. Unfortunate. Yeah, 63 from 0. It's possible. So possible. I need to study that dual wave part a little bit more. I still can't really predict how I'm going to come out of the auto section. Started the drop over and over again. No, I haven't played it once, actually. Not in the copy at least. I've done it from 0 a couple times. But I haven't played from 22. For a single attempt, actually. $100 to use a mashup? No. Are you kidding? No, I would not. Maybe for one stream. Not until I beat this. No way. Because then the problem is not only am I going to be annoyed listening to it, then I also have to deal with people complaining about it in the chat, and that's arguably more annoying. Like, that was the worst part of Misfire. Listening to the song wasn't the worst part, it was just everyone complaining the whole time in the chat. That was the worst part of Misfire. Should be a wheel punishment? No, I don't think so. Wheel punishment should be ban you. Okay. I'll take that. How many drop attempts did I get this stream? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, actually a lot more than I expected. Damn. 10, 12, 16. So 15 drop attempts today. I'll take that. Oh, guys, only a minute left. Quick, someone donate $40 so I have to spin the wheel. $40 US right this instant. Guys, come on, hurry up. There's only 60 seconds left. But yeah, so basically that's going to be it for now. I did 1,000 attempts from 0, which is crazy. Dude, look at this. This just shows how much I hate playing from 0 on any level. 1,400 from 0 and then 50k from Star Pause. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream for a week because I'm going away. So I'm going to take like a 3 or 4 day break from this level just because I won't be home. And then Monday, Tuesday, oh, 2 demon keys in a row. Monday, Tuesday, I don't stream because I work. Not at 60k yet. I'm at like 55k. So maybe I'll play this off stream either later tonight or tomorrow and try to get this in 2 runs. Or maybe just like Sunday or Monday or something. I'll probably try to get 2 runs off stream. And then go from there. But yes, that was it. I started playing this a long time ago. Like either end of December, beginning of January. Wait, I can find the exact day. Hold up. Oh, January 4th. January 4th was my first day playing this. And then I was just playing it on and off. Dude, it was so bad. I kept having to like relearn parts because I wouldn't play them consistently enough. Ban burp sack? I might have to. But yeah, so I'll be back on stream next Wednesday. Hopefully restream will be fixed by then, but probably not. Subscribe. Goodbye.